You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, what's up? We are back with another episode. Last episode we were playing the Worm combo deck. This deck has been extremely fun. Like really fun to play. Again, I've said this before, some of these cards definitely can be replaced with other cards that we've got here. They could definitely be cut for sure. Like these two are probably on the chopping block that will be replaced with better worms or hand traps at one point. But as we are playing right now, we might as well keep trying them. We're in Gold 1. The stakes aren't exactly super high, and honestly, we've been winning quite a bit of games, so it's been quite good. This deck has been very good. At the end of this episode, I will be scrolling through all of my Link monsters and rank 7s, because somebody requested that I do that because they wanted to see what they could do with Galaxy Tomahawk, so that's pretty cool. And then on top of that, I guess we'd have to go to decks in order to go view all the rest of that, so we'll go to decks real quick. There's other decks. Maybe we'll make a return to Hogwarts at some point. We'll see what happens with this deck. We have a lot of new stuff again here. We have like the Perform Mage, Trick Clown, we have Renolas. Like we have so many things that we've gotten over the last like couple months that would work quite well with this deck, so we might make a return to this deck at some point. In addition to other things, like we improved Lunalights. I think we pulled a very important, the Kaleido Chick. So there's a few things that we can definitely work on and improve. The only thing with this deck is like you kind of need more Kaleido Chicks than just 2. Like 2's, like you need 3 plus you need the Searchers pretty much. But we do have kind of the Searcher, which this is the Searcher. But you have to get this into the graveyard to make it the Searcher, so you need to play discard cards. Also, we have 2 Lightning Storms. Last time we played it, I guess we didn't even have 2 Lightning Storms. But yeah, you have to play things that discard, like this stuff, to discard the Lunalight Perfume Bottle, or use the Lunalight Perfume Bottle if you already have like a Lunalight in graveyard. But we have like the Searchers. We have a really good core for the Lunalight stuff to potentially make a really good rank 4 deck. And obviously our rank 4s are very good. The last time I played this, I don't even think I had... I don't think I even had, what's his name yet? Photon Galaxy. Like, I didn't have that package yet. So, very interesting. Might have to go back to this. Alright, we lost a coin flip. Pretty good hand, honestly. Lightning Storm. I'll lose a coin flip with a Lightning Storm. He's got Dark Magician sleeves and all over the place cosmetics. Probably some sort of an anime / having fun guy. I hope. I hope it's not just a new Malice player, but it seems like a guy just here to have fun, and that's what we like. Okay, this is a great start. This may not be a great start. We'll see. It's gonna summon. It's gonna Neos Fusion. This does have protection. If a fusion monster you control, this element of hero Neos as material, destroy battle card. You can banish this. So we can't just Lightning Storm this dude right here. Yeah, we can't just do that. Okay, destroy. And this summons a Wiseman if it's destroyed by card, battle, or card effect. Okay. So this guy's not bad. And the card that he summons is not bad also, Neos Wiseman. I'm going to definitely pop his back row, not his front row. I'm not going to use this because I need Lightning Storm, but I will be investigating what the hell Neos Wiseman does. I don't even know where Neos Wiseman. Let me draw before I get myself kicked out. Late to the party, Ash Blossom. Okay, where the hell is Neos Wiseman? Like the game just interrupts me. Alright, where is Neos Wiseman? By the way, where is Neos Wiseman? There he is. Can destroy card effects at the end of the damage step if it battled. Inflict damage here but equal to the... Okay, so it inflicts damage, can't destroy a card effect. It's 3,000 attack. Okay. 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 Cool. I think we have some plays here. So we'll start off with Lightning Storm. For sure. Destroy all small trap cards since this guy has protection anyway, so it'd be pointless. Destroy all... Damn, Multiply and Storming Mirror Force. What a duo. We'll activate Emergence. I think in this particular hand, I think we can get away with using... Who do we want? Taya or the other one? I think in this particular hand, we actually don't want Taya. I think we want... What's his name? Yeah, we don't want Taya. I think we do want Taya is what I'm trying to say. We want Taya, not the extra draw. So we'll go... Yeah, we'll go with Taya. Yep, yeah, that seems smart. Yep, we'll go with Taya. In this particular hand, we'll go with Taya. Plus, Taya is one card combo with Emergence. I can just banish Emergence. I don't have to banish any of my other stuff. So, to start here, right, we'll activate this. Special Summon out Shathana. Turn that into a... like 1. Summon that right there. Then we will activate Nahata. Activate Nahata. Special summon out the Nahata. So now that's summoned. Cool. Now we can just normal summon. Activate the effect of Taya. Banish the Emergence for sure. We don't need that ever again. It does have the effect to increase levels, but we don't need to go into a level 9 right now. Nope, no need. We'll go into a level 8. I think in this particular... Ooh, actually... Does this have any protection for shuffling? Destroyed by battle card leaks an opponent's card effect. Destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. I think if you shuffle this back, according to OCG rulings, it cannot summon the Neos Wiseman. If I am correct. I think I'm correct, but I think you can just shuffle this back. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shuffle this back, and I'm going to see. But I'm pretty sure, according to OCG rulings, it just gets... You can't activate the effect in deck. I think that's not how that works. So, perfect. We'll activate Chainlink 1. Target this. Another card, nope. And then Chainlink 2 will activate Taya. This lets me send a worm. We're going to send Mare for sure. Yeah, so we'll do that. So resolve, send. We'll send Mare to graveyard. This will shuffle back. Yep, doesn't do it. OCG rulings. Now we will summon out the Shaman. And I think from here we just OTK. Unless they have something crazy in hand, we just OTK from here. Shaman. This prevents activation of extra deck monsters, right? Or yeah. From the extra deck except Tenyis. So activate Shaman. Ash Blossom, goodbye. Summon back Mare. And right now we're just trying OTK, so I'm not even gonna... I don't think I even need to really go into... What's his name? I don't think I even need to go into... the big dude. How much damage do I even have on board? Yeah, I think we just need to go into the 3,000 attack 10E monster and we're good to go. Like, I don't even need to do anything crazy right now. Yeah, I don't even need to do the most. I think we could just like do these two, make the 3,000 attack monster. Yeah, I think we're good. So we'll just go here, this. Yes, 2 materials. Make this. I think this is pretty much good. Yeah, and then we just summon Bestial Baldrake. I mean, it would really suck if the last monster they have is an Nibiru. And we just lose this board. And then, yeah, that would have sucked. But I think we had so much more combo potential there. So we also had the effect of Boxia to destroy one of these and special summon back from graveyard. We could have actually, could we have activated that? No, we couldn't have. We would have had to have activated that prior to using the Shaman. But regardless, we still had tons of plays. We could have gone into a Synchro 7. We had so much left that we could have done. No, that was actually really good. Even though we drew Ash for turn 2, that was really good. And like I said, I really like this deck. Like I'm really enjoying playing it. It's very fun. It has room for staples. It has room for fun, and it combos. The only thing we sometimes lose to is if our opponent just shotguns max C, we have to pass. Because the deck actually does have to special 20 times to get anything going. Other than that, like, the deck has been so fun to play. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing some kind of Karibo. Not Wing Karibo. some sort of Karibo Elemental Hero deck, which is very interesting. Like I've never seen this combination. 12 card extra deck for no reason. The extra deck is filled with classics, which I love actually. It's like GX. Like I haven't seen some of these cards played in a deck in years. These, yes. Tempest. I haven't seen somebody summon a Tempest like 10 years. Like I've never seen. Like I haven't seen it. Hero. They have the entire thing. They ironically are missing E. I know they have E, R, O. They are missing R. They're missing R, Righteous Justice. They're missing that one. I don't remember what that... I think that one gives like 500 attack or something. I don't remember what that one does. The hell does R do? Hero. Related cards. What does R do again? Destroy spell and trap cards equal to the number here. This isn't even that bad. Yeah, the H is worse. I don't know why he doesn't play the R. He destroy spell trap cards. But I guess it does require a ton of setup to do. But yeah, this deck is actually kind of funny. Like it actually is. It has a lot of very interesting. I don't know why Karibo and Multiply are really in there. I have no idea why they're in there, because they're really kind of unneeded if you really think about it. Because it's like they don't have link monsters. The whole thing with Multiply and Karibo is like you run link monsters and then you link climb forever because it summons 3 billion tokens. Because you tributed Karibo and then you summon 5 tokens, so it's pretty decent. But like, what's the point if you're not? Yeah, what's the point? Alright, let's open up a master pack and see how we do. We're still in gold 1, so we still are not in gold 5 where we get to open, or gold 4 where we get to open 2 packs. We'll see what we do here. We have a branded and central Dogmatica. I don't remember what this one does. You can special summon Ritual Monster and no other cards if you special summon by card effect. You can look at either player's extra deck once, send 1 monster to the grave. So this is a win more card for the Ritual Dogmatica deck, is what it basically is. If you special summon Fusion Monster, no other cards, by spell or effect, you can target that monster for the rest of the turn. It gains attack equal to its original attack. Also, it can only attack monsters your opponent controls. It can only attack monsters your opponent controls. I guess it can't attack directly. Yeah, I think the first effect is better. Also, this is kind of generic too. I just realized this is generic because honestly, if you play the Bestials and a Ritual deck, you can use this card and it lets you send a card from your extra deck or your opponent's. That's actually kind of cool. And then if you play a Fusion deck, again, it doesn't a Fusion deck with Bestials in it, you don't actually have to run like branded cards. I mean, it's encouraged probably. You don't have to play branded cards. You can still get this effect off, which is kind of cool. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool in Blue Eyes with Tyrant Dragon. Now that I'm kind of looking, I've never seen this. I've never read this card. I probably have seen it, but it would be kind of cool with Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. You can double its attack, make it gain attack equal to its original attack, and attacks all monsters your opponent controls. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, this card's not actually as bad as I thought it was initially. It's actually kind of an interesting card, and you can place it onto the field with Lubellion, which is kind of nice. No, it's actually a pretty cool card. Amazoness Onslaught, famous Duel Links card. This was like season 1 of Duel Links. Very good card for Duel Links. Not a very good card for everything else. Maybe in a sealed, controlled format, pretty decent card because it replaces every Amazoness monster that leaves the field, if I remember correctly. If Amazoness monster battles, you can banish that monster. Yeah, no, it doesn't replace. It banishes the monster, and then special summon Amazoness from your hand, and if you do, it gains 500 attack. It's pretty cool. If this card's destroyed, you can special summon 1 Amazoness monster from the graveyard. So 3 pretty good effects, especially for Duel Links. Silent Magician level 4, Junk Defender, Branded Disciple, Dharma Eye Magician, Assault Mercenary, and In Papa's Footsteps. What are going on here? Interesting. Okay. So, if a card is sent to graveyard, except In Papa's Footsteps, banish up to 5 cards from your graveyard face down. Then, if 7 or more cards in your graveyard are currently 7 more cards are currently banished face down, your opponent banishes as many cards as possible from the graveyard face down. So, this would be good if you have all. Again, I guess that's the name of the card, In Papa's Footsteps, because you already have to have a way to banish 2 cards, and then if 7 cards are banished, then you get to do this. So, if a card is sent to graveyard, so this requires so much setup. A card has to be sent to the graveyard. You have to already have 2 cards that are banished face down. Then you activate this. and then you banish 5 cards face down out of your graveyard. So you already have to have 2 cards banished face down plus 5 cards already in graveyard, and then you get to banish your opponent's entire graveyard. So like it just, this requires so much setup, and the payoff is just kind of okay, because whatever's in their graveyard has already probably activated and done things. So that is just an incredibly underwhelming card. Okay, and just like our last episode, we started opening the legacy tickets throughout the episode. I really actually enjoy that. I really actually do, because I get to use the cards instantly, and I'm not just clicking skip at the end of the episode and like climactically. This is a Gemini monster. We don't have to read it. This is not good. So you can skim it. We don't have to read it. Something about inflicting life points. Not good. Okay, Maw Hunter. I guess these are okay if you have all of them. They're not bad. Yeah, once per turn, normal summon 1. This one's not bad. Normal summon 1 level 4 thunder monster from your hand, except Maw Hunter, in addition to your normal summon. It's not bad. You have 3 of these. If you have this entire archetype, you could build probably a half decent like thunder deck, like a thunder deck. It's actually not terrible. Maw Hunter, Paw Hunter, Bro Hunt, like all of them, they're not bad. Especially since like there are some good generic, like if we had like a Thunder King Ryo, if we had like 3 of them, and then there's that other dude that we just pulled a couple episodes, that's okay. This card's okay, but it requires too much setup. We don't have Macrocosmos, like we're missing too much from that. And Gren Maju kind of just is just better than all of those cards at this point. Chaos End and Hard Selling Zombie. Yeah, this card's actually not, again, it requires too much to really be useful. None of these cards are really too great. Okay, we have won the coin flip, but unfortunately, we have one of our very rare bricks. I'm already seeing it. We have Ecclesia. We have this card's dead. This card isn't dead. It may or may not, based on the sleeves, be useful later. But obviously, this is very dead. You need a 10U for it, and then you need a worm for this, and I'm not trying to... I probably will not be tributing, and I don't have a worm to reveal. This is a really bad hand. And this is why, by the way, you have to play such a high... Somebody last episode was like, cut your monster count. Dude, look at these hands. Like, sometimes you just draw these hands, you literally have nothing you could do with them. We're going to activate this anyway. We're going to have to. At this point, honestly, the chicken's looking like the best. Yeah. Honestly, this chicken really is looking like the best right now. Yeah, seriously, that's actually kind of crazy. Because, like, Taya's not doing anything. Moyi's not doing anything. I honestly think this chicken is 2,400 attack at least. Actually, I don't need to do anything. I guess I'll just tribute the chicken. It really doesn't matter which one. So we'll tribute the chicken. We'll get into a worm of some kind. Did I normal summon? Yeah, I did normal summon. We'll get into a chicken, and then we'll parallel exceed. We'll do this whole route. I guess we'll go Ashuna. We'll summon Ashuna. I guess we crafted our way out of this hand. It's not, again, not the best hand, but definitely not the worst. And we'll go Monk here. I'll go Monk. Parallel exceed for sure. Summon this stuff out. Yep. Summon this stuff out. We don't want to worm lock ourselves yet. I think we go Baguska now. Yeah, we go Baguska here. And now I want to save my Baldrike, but I will be using this effect so I can lock myself into worms now and not later. I will summon out... Which one? I'll summon the Adhara. And then I will go for the second Monk here. This is why Monk comes up sometimes. We'll just go Monk, because I'm not even going to make the Shaman yet. I don't want to discard either of these. Well, I guess I could just do this and then banish, and I guess I could just discard this if I really need to. Yeah, I guess I could just do that, or I could just save it for next turn. Do some funny business with it. I mean, I guess we can use it next turn anyway, so I guess we could just do this. Summon back the Shaman. Activate Shaman. Discard the Ashuna. Summon back the Monk. And we can... I think ending on these two is probably better than ending on the Berserker right now. I actually think it's better because like Berserker doesn't really have... We don't have like a ton of 10 using great. I think we just end on this and pass. I think this is more versatile. Because the Berserker's like whatever. It doesn't really help. We have Judgment and Baguska. Like that's actually not terrible. Judgment, Baguska, and Abystial. So if they do have some sort of dark deck, which they could based on their cosmetics, they could have like Fiendsmith or... I know it's not a dark deck, but they ended up with a dark deck. Okay, perfect. And they do end up on a deck that actually does get hurt by Baguska, which is nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually. So they have Resonators. Links obviously operate perfectly fine under Baguska. I don't have to Judgment this because it'll go to defense, be negated anyway. Yep, negated anyway. Doesn't matter. Don't have to interact with that in any way. They can summon more stuff. Everything they summon is going to be negated unless they go into a Link monster, so that's cool. I think they just locked themselves too because they activated that. Yeah, they just Synchro locked themselves, so they can't even go into like an SP Little Knight and banish this because they just Synchro lock themselves. And Baguska basically just cooks Synchros and all summoning mechanics that aren't Links. Because I remember it came out like the second set after Links came out, Baguska came out, and it was just like they just destroy them. All of this is perfectly fine. They can send whatever the hell they want. Except for I should have banished this with my Bystial. It's too late now, but I should have banished that with my Bystial actually, now that I looked at it. As soon as he sent that for cost, I should have banished it. What the hell does that do? If you control a Red Dragon Archer, you can just draw a spell trap cards your opponent controls. Okay. So he's doing this, it's going to be negated. Doesn't matter. This guy's playing a very pure version of this deck, honestly. But I definitely should have Bystial Baldrake, the Vision, Resonator. End phase. Okay, on end phase, I probably need the extra material, so I will go Bystial Baldrake. And I will banish his Vision Resonator. I'll summon this out here in defense. I don't think I can OTK this turn. Maybe I can. Emergence is pretty good. Emergence is pretty good. We activate this for sure. Detach one of these guys. I think we actually can OTK now with seeing that card. Yeah, I think we actually can OTK. I think we changed to attack. That was so dumb. Change this to attack. Activate Emergence. Yeah, activate Emergence. I should have activated Emergence before that, but it's fine. Taya. Summon out Taya. Do I have something to banish? Yeah, I do. Activate Taya. Banish the Emergence. Summon the token out. This increases the level by 1. Target one Sorcerer or Worm monster. I don't see a point in that. That'll let us get to a level 9. It doesn't really benefit us right now. And then we can go into, in this case, what's going to stop us? A Spell Trap card or a monster effect? I guess we can go with this. Go with this. Use these two. Yeah, because that'll help us destroy 2 monsters if we want to. Yep, activate this effect. We can go here. Send a Worm to graveyard. I guess it's always good to send Mare because it's just such a versatile card. And then we'll just banish the... I forgot we had this. Banish this. I forgot we actually had that. I should check my graveyard earlier. Yeah, our hand is kind of awkward at the beginning, but it's kind of nice now. Because we're kind of doing some crazy shit right now. For real. Okay. So this can already attack 2 monsters during the battle phase. I guess we can go with a Berserker or the Tenyi. Yeah, we can go with one of these. Yeah, we'll add a Vishuddha to hand. And then we'll activate the Ashina. I really hope this guy does not have a Nibiru, because I really don't have an answer. I have Solemn Judgment, but I don't have an answer to Nibiru. And I actually did not have an answer to Nibiru throughout all of this. We'll summon Adhara. Yazi, I guess we can Yazi here. Hey, that's not too dumb. I guess we Yazi. Yeah, we summon Yazi right here. We can stop this card, so it's not a big deal for me, because I have a Solemn Judgment. So this card's not scary. These monsters aren't scary. Really nothing about this situation is all that scary. The scariest card that we're going to have to deal with is a potential Nibiru. That's actually the scariest card. Which kind of sucks, but that is the scariest card, funny enough, is a potential Nibiru. Pop this, pop this. Okay, yep, activate Yazi. Probably summon Moyi from hand. Yep, Moyi from deck, now that I have a worm that I can activate. Yep, reveal Vishuda. I don't think they have a card anymore that's activatable. I think they did, but they do not any longer. So now we can play without any worries. Shuffle back whatever we want, activate whatever we want. We did worm lock ourselves, but our worm piles are so good at this point that we don't really have to stress. We can return this. Activate Moyi also. Draw a card. But this deck is looking actually kind of crazy. Like, I don't even have to really play perfectly, and it's still... That's insane. That is actually insane. Yeah, then we can activate this. Yep, banish it. I shouldn't have done that, actually, but it's whatever. Send that back. Activate this. Like, literally, I can misplay, and it's still kind of crazy. Yeah, like this guy... I honestly could have played for another, like, 5... If there was no timer, I could play for 5 minutes. Like that... This deck is actually kind of insane. Once it gets going, our worm deck is like actually really crazy. The problem is sometimes our biggest enemy legitimately is Maxi. And there's no play around for it. We have our 2 cards beat us like really badly. It's Maxi and Nibiru. Now Nibiru's not seeing a ton of meta play at this current moment because a lot of meta decks can play around Nibiru. So they don't... The best decks can play around it, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world. Especially with like... the XE deck, I'm having a brain fart right now, but the one with Detonator in it, that deck has the field spell just negates Nibiru, so it's like they can play around it. We cannot play around Nibiru, and then Max C, I just don't have a count 2/2 whatsoever, except for Ash Blossom, and it's a 1 out of 40 cards. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. They were playing the deck, the Resonator deck. I mean, thank God we're going first. Because if we had gone second, we probably would have lost. Like, if he just set up this board... And that's why coin flips kind of suck sometimes. Like I can honestly admit, if I had gone second in this deck, I probably would have lost. Because we would have set up all of these monsters right here. And I just would have had... I had 1 Bestial to stop his entire thing. I probably would have lost the duel if I had gone second. Alright, let's open up a master pack and see what we get here. It seems to be glowing, which is nice. I mean, that's always cool. It's always cool because you can maybe get a super rare that's nice. Crawler Dendrite. We have Crawler Soma, which is pretty good, but we have 1 copy of it, which is, for those of you that don't know, Crawler Soma, this guy right here, he's a common in real life. He's a UR in Master Duel. He's like the Michael Jordan of Crawlers. So he's very, very good. He's incredibly, incredibly good. Gravekeeper Spy. That's not a terrible card. Goki Head Bait. We actually were discussing, damn, 2 Gravekeepers. 1 amazing, and 1 not so amazing. Gokis we were discussing episode ago or 2 episodes ago as a potential pile that we can create. Cyber Dark Inferno, Supreme Rage, and Parapsychroid. I swear I pulled this last episode too. I may have even pulled one the episode before. I don't know. So here we have Plush Fire, another pendulum card that's amazing. And it's a Perform Mage card. We already have some Perform Mage cards that are very, very good. This is a Spellcaster. This is a level 4. I was just discussing this stuff, right? Alright, Pendulum Effect. If a face-up Perform Mage monster you control is destroyed a battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your Pendulum Zone, then take 500. Okay, so that includes, like, cards. Oh, yeah. Special summon card. Okay. That's not terrible. It's once per turn. If this card is on the field, it's destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon Perform Mage monster from your hand or deck. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how... Actually, I do know how we would use it. I don't know why I said I don't. Because I do know how we would use it. This would be pretty good in a pendulum deck. Because I guess you summon the other dude that you can banish. The one that banishes himself to search another one. I guess you just pop this some way. Search him. Use him for like link material. Banish him. And then I think it's not Trick Clown, the other guy. wherever he is. So this, you special summon this dude. You pop this using like one of your other scales, like a magician, for example. Search this. Link uses link material. Banish it from graveyard. Search this. Use it as link material. Special summon it back. So you essentially, if you can destroy this card, you have 3 link materials coming towards you, which again is like pretty good. So that might, well, that's definitely going in the pendulum deck, and maybe the whole engine is now going in the pendulum deck. Okay, we have 3 legacy tickets to open, which is really nice. We'll see what we get out of these. Hopefully it's something cool. Because Witty Phantom, Michael Jackson, Headless Knight. Witty Phantom's a cool card. I think he was in one of the animes. I don't remember which season, but he was kind of a goofball. This is a card definitely does not exist in the TCG. 100%. Remote Revenge. Yeah, that card definitely is like locked behind. OCG only, 100%. Sentinel of the Sea, another OCG only exclusive, and Escalation of the Monarchs. We don't have enough Monarchs to use it. Interesting group of guys. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent is playing some sort of 60 card deck. They didn't summon a monster, unfortunately, which means Ecclesia is totally dead. I don't know if they will use a monster effect, but we have triple tactics, talents, and yeah, so we'll see what we can do here. I'm activating this. Maybe they'll do something to us now. They could have a Maxi, they could have a Fualos or something. I guess we'll have to see. So we'll summon out Mr. Monk. We'll save these 2 in a moment. We'll use them. Now we'll summon Ecclesia. Now Ecclesia will help us get some stuff done for sure. So we'll activate Ecclesia. And then I think from here, I think Moi's the better one right now because it'll put a water in graveyard for the drag guy. But also, not only will it put a water in graveyard, it'll allow us to draw. So we'll get a free card, plus we'll get a water in graveyard. So we'll reveal. They still have something, so they have Imperm maybe. I don't know what they could have, but skill drain. Honestly, I think from here, I think we let this, okay, because I could tribute this. Technically, the token will still get summoned, but I actually don't think that really accomplishes anything anyway. So I think we just, yeah, I think we just let that slide. I don't think that actually, okay, like our Moi gets negated, but who cares? Yep, so he'll negate that, sure. So now I think we just go to battle phase. We go to battle phase, attack with these guys. Attack with the Moi, attack with the Monk of the Tenyi. Real quick, we'll attack with both of these. Nope. And then we'll do a little bit more damage because we'll activate Heavenly Dragon Cycle. Tributing Monk, it's a non-effect monster, which means we can summon something from the deck, or at least we should be able to. And in this case, I'll go ahead and summon one of the bigger monsters. I can actually summon this and tribute itself. Tribute 1 Worm Monster. This card can still be activated under skill drain, which is kind of cool. It's also just a big monster. I think it's the biggest other than Mare that we can summon. We also can just summon like Ashuna and then banish it and do something else. We can also just send Vishuda back and then make him pay another 1,000 again. Could do that, but I actually think this is pretty good because it negates a summon. Right, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do that. To the field, yes. Summon this out, and then we'll attack directly with this dude. He's 21. Oh wait, but his effects are negated. Yeah, that was dumb. I should have just... Yeah, his effects are negated. That was actually kind of dumb. We should have just summoned the Vishuda after all, but then we just set this and head to the end phase. Nothing else really to do here. His effects are just permanently negated. I think because... Is it for the rest of the turn or just in general? But its effects are negated. Yeah, forever. So even if I activate this effect, its effects are negated. Allure of Darkness. Yeah, interesting. What deck is this guy playing? He's got Skill Drain, but I don't know what he had. What deck is he actually playing? Necroface. Okay, we've all seen this. Cool. We actually have this too. We can trigger off the Necroface. Sure, I actually will trigger this off the Necroface. Thanks. This guy's only good if you have like the field spell. He's extra good if you have the field spell. He's definitely on the chopping block. We could probably replace him with a better worm. He's like kind of like cool. He's alright, but not like insanely good. He's playing some sort of a danger, going second. If only he had that card before, but I guess he couldn't activate it at the time. It's like a going second danger deck that also plays traps and triple tactics talents, of course. For some reason he has this whenever I use my monster effect, but my triple tactics is never ever used. Never. I never get to resolve triple tactics talents. These people always get to resolve it. Grastic screener, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Yeah, this is just... It's like the luckiest string of like things to happen. Now he has a Gizmek Orochi. Look at this deck, dude. Look at this deck. He milled so many cards, and I swear, like, the only graveyard effect he has is like Trickstar Reincarnation, Gizmek Orochi, another Trickstar Reincarnation, and then he just ends anyway. But he didn't even summon the Gizmek Orochi. I think I'm going to use this effect now. I'm going to tribute probably Moyi, because it's just not doing anything on the board in the end phase. And then I can get to like a Vishuda or something, and then next turn I can get rid of Skill Drain and then play. So I'll tribute, and I'll summon either Vishuda or Ashuna. I'll probably just, I did not mean to do that. Okay, it's fine. Tie is not bad, I guess. The tie is not too bad. Guess we flip this to attack, summon Taya out. We can activate Taya to banish something, but that doesn't really help us with anything. Oh yeah, he's going to be able to summon a Bystial back because he's got a bunch of them that he happened to mill. This is the most random deck I've ever seen in my life, and the skill drain is just not... It's pretty annoying, actually. I can't put a non-effect monster into play. I mean, I guess I can if I go into like this and then go into the link. Yeah, that'd be dumb though. I'll just go to battle phase. I'll attack over my opponent's monster. Threatening. This is the most random deck of all time. This has to be the most random deck of all time. Like, just seriously, this is the most random deck of all time. This guy has, like, every card that's ever been printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! In this deck. Like, they don't even, like, this is the most random that you'd think it was a bot. This guy has Transaction Rollback, Allure, and it's like, what's insane is, like, every card's, like, coming in handy. It's like an anime duelist. He's drawing everything as needed. It's actually kind of crazy. Fairy Tale Snow, like, he just doesn't need it right now, but still, it's just, like, insane. Now my board's getting white. Sucks for me. I should have changed these to defense mode since I didn't attack. That was dumb. That was actually dumb. I should have changed him to defense mode. He's 26 defense. But I guess it's fine. We just gotta scrape together some more damage here. Okay, Bystial Magnamut, that's cool. I guess, I mean, the problem is if I activate Bystial Magnamut, this triggers. This activates even when it's in the graveyard. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's go to battle phase. I'll go to battle phase. We'll attack probably Druid Worm then. Yeah, we'll attack Druid Worm. We'll do that in a second, because this can trigger if we activate the Abyss dude. He's going to Threatening Roar again out of 60 cards. Why am I dealing with multiple Threatening Roars? This is absurd. This guy literally is an anime duelist. But I've already declared the attack, I guess, so it just goes through anyway. He's going to send my monster to graveyard. I can Magnamut right here, but there's no point. So I'm just going to main phase 2. I'm just going to end phase. He has... Actually, no. We'll activate the Ashina. Activate this to summon itself. Oh, but then he's going to be able to use Branded Regain to get another monster out again. It's just kind of annoying for me. Yep, he's going to transaction roll back. Pay $850. Target. What did he even target? I don't even know. Trickstar Reincarnation to mill my hand. Which I guess since he's doing that anyway, we might as well use Bestial Magnuma to banish. I guess in this case Druistorm, because he's annoying to deal with every single turn. So we'll banish that. And then he'll Trickstar Reincarnation the rest of our hand. So Bestial Magnuma, banish that. Summon that out. Transaction rollback. And of course we draw Lightning Storm. This will be negated anyway. We draw Lightning Storm, we can't use it. Yep, and he's going to be able to summon something back. Plus he's going to be able to draw. He's going to be able to use both effects of that. This is actually legitimately kind of absurd. Like, every card is coming up perfectly. This is the goofiest deck I've ever seen in my entire life. But he just... everything's just going right for him. He's drawing the right cards in the right order. It's like an anime protagonist. And then I guess from here... do we pass? Do we not pass? We're not in battle phase. We can't go to battle phase. Every time we summon, he gets a Bestial back. We just go to end phase. There's no point to set anything, because if he has like a Harpy's Feather Duster, we just lose everything for free. So no point to even set a Blackout, and we don't have a Worm anyway. We just have to do 850 damage. Like, as lucky as this guy is, all we have to do is 850 damage, and we're good to go. If he didn't have the double threatening roars, we probably could have won already. But he had that. It's insane, by the way. Double threatening roar. What is he going to go to here? Chaos Angel. Okay. Well, that sucks. This is going to get negated anyway. Yep. Fairy Tale Snow. The cool thing is our monster actually, if he banishes actually his own monster... you know what else sucks too? If I use the effect of my monster. He's going to be able to special summon another. Oh, he's going to banish that. He'll be able to summon another dude. If I use the effect of my graveyard guy, him right here, wherever he is. Or did he get banished? Oh, he got banished. When did this guy get banished? I don't even remember. Yeah, when did this guy get banished? The Abyss, dude. Did I miss something? Soul Absorption. After he banishes all that stuff. Yeah, I don't even know how my monster got banished, honestly. I guess he just used something to banish it. I saw he sent it to the graveyard. When did my monster get banished? I don't even remember. Must have missed it, and I don't have time to read all that. He gained back 4,000 life points. Just great. How much attack is that? 78 or at 75. Some horse shit. It really is. That deck was just absolute, like, just everything worked perfectly in his, like every card he had just worked perfectly. He's playing Trickstars, Goatees, Going Second cards, Grass Looks Greener, Allure of Darkness, like things that don't even belong in the same deck. Everything just perfectly went from one card to the other. And this guy was maybe the luckiest duelist I've ever seen in my entire life. He allures, 3 allure in a 60 card deck, 3 allures, 2 Necro Faces, perfectly goes into that. Mills a bunch of these guys, has 1 copy of Branded Regained, 1 copy of Skill Drain. We get hit with both. It's every single turn he summons back a free Bestial. Like, this was legitimately absurd. Has Fairy Tale Snow anyway. Grass Triple Tactics at 1 opens it when I activate my monster effect. It's totally optional. Like, this was just absurd. Okay, we lost the coin flip, but our opponent for some reason let us go first, which I'm cool with. We have a hand trap and a counter trap, so pretty good hand to start. We'll activate Adhara. Summon that out for free. From here, we can probably just go... Honestly, we could probably just go... Taya. We don't even need to do anything funny. We don't have to do any funny business. I think we just go Taya. We'll activate this. Summon right here. Normal summon. I think we can just go Taya instead of the Moyi, because then I can save my other stuff. So I'll go Taya, and then we can send things to graveyard. So I think it's probably better. We can banish one of those two, or we can just make the Link 2 right now, which is probably better. Yeah, we just make Shaman. Use these two. Honestly, we could just get the monster back for free anyway, so I guess we activate Taya, and then we can banish the Shathana. We banish Shathana, summon this in defense mode, and now we can activate the effect of Adhara, and now we'll have a free discard with the Shathana. We can grab this, and now we have the free discard for the Shaman. But more importantly, we can go into either Dragite or Berserker. We can go either one. I think I'll just go with the Dragite. I will be putting Shathana in graveyard in a moment, so that is fine. I think we just go right here. Go into Dragite. It doesn't have the spell trap negate yet, but it will in a second. We'll grab. We'll send to graveyard. We can go with this guy. He's a negate of a summon, or we can just go Mare, and then we can make like a Crusadia Avermax or something. So we'll activate Shaman, discard Shathana, summon back Mare for free. Yep, activate. And we can start summoning tokens out. Yep, summon that here. Activate. Summon that here. Now we'll special summon. We can summon, actually, we could just summon Cyber's Quantum, call it a night. Yeah, your opponent can't target anything else, can't target anything with card effects. And then he has a cool effect like bounce and then get an extra attack. It's kind of cool, but like, it's either him or Crusadia Avermax usually that we go to. Which, I mean, I guess they're both decent. Yeah, we can go this guy or Crusadia Avermax. I guess Crusadia Avermax is slightly better. I guess we go here. Here, use these two. We still haven't used that dude yet. And we special summon again. We just go Crusadia Avermax. What's cool is by doing this, we keep these two on the board, which are non-effect monsters, which means we still have some like 10-y stuff to do if we need to. So I guess we just set this and just pass. And it's not that bad, honestly. We have a spell trap card negate. We have... It would be cool if we had IP or something of that something of that sort, or SP Little Knight or IP or something, some real payoff. I mean, right now we do have like Borreload and Boral Sword and Crusadia Avermax. Like, we have that stuff, but we're still missing some of the like better Link monsters. We've pulled, honestly, Borreload, Boral Sword, and Crusadia Avermax are pretty much all the same thing, which are kind of like going second. They're kind of just like going second Link monsters, Link 4s. Our opponent is playing, they're playing World Chalice, or is this a bot? It's either World Chalice or a starter deck bot. It could go either way. Could go either way. I'm going to activate target one defense position monster on the field, destroy it. Sure. Yeah, this has to be either bot or a new player. It could be a new player too. Yeah, they're going to target one of my tokens. Sure, whatever. Now they're going to activate. This gives all monsters 300 attack, defense during my turn. Yeah, it's one of those just generally bad cards. This has to be a bot. There's no way it's not anything but a bot. Yeah, they're setting stuff. This is 100% a bot. Which is, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'll take a free win here and there. Okay, so I think I've been sitting here for quite a bit of time. I think there's a glitch here. So usually, I think this is one of those bots that always attacks this monster. But this bot can't attack this monster because it has to attack Crusadia Avermax. So I think it's just been stuck here, trying to attack this monster, getting a message saying, hey, you have to attack this. So I think that's what's been going on with our little bot friend here. But they've been at this for 5 minutes. I would imagine that their timer's probably running low. I'll see. Hopefully soon. Hopefully we get out of here with a pack. There it is. There it is. Alright, and we ranked up to Platinum 5. Platinum 5, the easiest rank in the entire game. Easier than Rookie. Alright, let's open up a Master Pack and see what we get. That was a tough one. That was a very, that duel before this was a really tough one. A lot of random stuff in that deck. Jetroid, Cyberdark Heel, Ryziel. Can this work? Target face-up cards from control up to the number of Ryziel. XYZ monsters. Don't have any. Stardust Wish. Photon Hand. Extra Hero Wonder Driver. And Simorg, Lord of the Storm. I already have one. And haven't been able to make it useful yet. So I can imagine I probably, unless I pull a bunch of crazy stuff, will not be able to make it useful later. We'll see what we get in here. Got some legacy tickets. Hopefully there's something important in here that we can get to use. Got Witty Phantom, Michael Jackson again, and Elemental Hero. Inferno. Cool. Firebird, what does this do? Each time a winged beast monster on your side field is destroyed, this card gains 500 attack. That's permanent. Sorcerer's Wall, the bum-ass card my opponent just played, the bot. Okay, we lost the coin flip, but our opponent has allowed us to go first. We basically draw it feels like the same hand over and over. Our opponent scoops, yeah. No, we draw like the same hand over and over. I don't know how, but we open it a lot. We won, hooray. Our opponent scooped. I don't know if that was a bot or not, but I'll take the free win again. Here's what our opponent was playing. They were playing some kind of Horus deck. I don't know what this is. It's like a Horus gift exchange burn deck. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But we beat them. Yeah, let's try to get as many packs as possible. Again, I'll take my opponent leaving for no reason. Honestly, if it wasn't for bots and people leaving, I don't even know how you could do this challenge. I really don't. Because at the beginning, when you have a pile of random crap, it's like you just rely on that. It's like starter decks, people leaving, losing connection. Like you just rely on that stuff at the beginning. Now we can actually beat decks, but before we couldn't. Mech Lord, DDD Human Resources, Constellar. What a shitty group of cards. Everything here is bad. Except for like this, maybe. Every other card sucks. It's actually insane. This is good in the archetype. Everything else is just terrible. Alright, 2 legacy tickets. Hopefully big money with the legacy tickets. Because like, honestly, we need it. There's a lot of lights flashing. Let's see what this is. Flint. Protron. Those cards did not require any. Here's Utopia to hype us up for no reason. Here's Utopia. Look, look at these. Too many lights. Okay, Ogre of the Black Shadow. This is what the lights was about. And bad aim. When your opponent's card or effect is activated, target one card on the field. Other than that card, destroy it. Honestly, this isn't even that bad. It has to rely on your opponent activating something, but honestly, it's not even that terrible because if they activate anything, you can pop a card. Like, honestly, this isn't even that bad, and it's not good either, but like, it's actually not bad. It's technically a removal. This is something that we needed very early on in the challenge, but it's still not a terrible card. We just have so many better cards. We have so many better cards. And then Ogre of the Black Shadow looks really cool, but we don't need him. Alright, so we just won the coin flip. The hand isn't terrible. The hand is not terrible. We won the coin flip. The hand's not terrible. We'll activate Shathana. We do have some cards that are a little bit redundant in our hand. Like Lightning Storm doesn't really need to be here. Definitely go Monk first. And we'll summon a Monk out. And we'll special out this Adhara. And activate, special summon out Adhara. But I guess we have a discard for the Lightning Storm. The Lightning Storm will just use 2 discard. Yeah. And now we activate Heavenly Dragon Cycle. Yes. Tribute the Monk. And then we're going to special summon out. Or the effects are going to be negated. But we can actually also go into a variety of things, honestly. We can go into a variety of things. Yeah, we can go into a variety of things. We could actually go into the Synchro route or the Mare route. I think I'm going to go Mare, but why does it add the Mare to hand? Oh, except for the effect of a worm. That's why I screwed up. Yeah, I just messed up. I didn't realize this line of text. Can I be special summon except for the effect of a worm? That is a big mistake. You cannot use... Because we end on a judgment. Literally, we're ending on a judgment and we pass. That actually sucks. I didn't realize that effect was like that, so... You live, you learn. Can I be special summoned except by the effect of a worm monster? So usually you can special summon off of the effect of Heavenly Dragon Cycle, but we could not. Alright, Geki, right off the bat. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, he's going to activate that. I'm going to activate Shathana. Banish and special summon him back. It benefits me to keep a non-effect monster in play. That was really dumb, though, adding this Mare because it's basically a break in our hands right now. We should have added literally anything else. Any Tenyi would have been better. Yeah, literally any Tenyi. Like, Taya would have been better. Taya would have been a great choice, actually. Going to summon that. I'm going to 1,000,000% judgment this because I don't even want the first summon to be successful. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. 100%. Sure, yep. If he doesn't get the first summon, he doesn't go anywhere else. Perfect. And that's probably one of the Malice traps. Hopefully he's ending turn and they're just like imperms and stuff, but that could be just Malice traps. That does not help us even a little bit. But we can do some stuff here. We can activate the Adhara. Yep. Add Shathana back to hand. Activate the Heavenly Dragon Cycle. Can I OTK from this position? I actually think I might be able to. Maxi. Nope. No, I can't OTK from this position. Thank you for letting me know. And Lancia after I already banished the card. Okay. Once again, I don't think I can OTK from this position, but now I definitely know I can't OTK from this position. So off of this, I think he's got these two. I can add this, but I can also add the Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi, which I think I will. And I think I'll just activate this, and I don't want to special summon anything else because he's playing Malice, and his deck is extremely dangerous, so I'm not trying to do too much right now. I'm going to normal summon this. I'm going to go to battle phase. Try to do as much damage as humanly possible. And then I'm going to go main phase 2. I'm going to set this Forbidden Droplets, and I'm going to call it a turn. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't know what he's got face down, but hopefully they're not useful in any way. Because we cannot afford him to have useful cards right now. We are in extremely slow down game state. Okay, he's going to go draw a Malice. That sucks. I'm going to banish a Malice. To summon a Malice. Going to do that. We're going to activate 100% to draw 2 cards off of the Flawless Perfection. I don't know at what point I'm supposed to Forbidden Droplets here. I would have Forbidden Droplets the White Rabbit if I could, but obviously I can't now. Set 1 trap card. I mean, I guess we can stop this White Rabbit. The problem is he's already got so much other things. He's already got the links ready to go. Like, I think we should still do this though. We're gonna activate. I'm gonna send. Damn, what do I even send? I mean, I guess Mare does nothing in hand anyway. Mare, Lightning Storm might still come up, as crazy as it seems, because he might out my board. Does this have a relevant effect? Not on field. Yeah, so I'll confirm. His Lightning Storm, if he outs my board, it can still have some sort of use for us. And so we'll negate the effect of White Rabbit. And our life points are really low too, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it's really bad. Because if he gets a big monster, we're just cooked. Splash Mage. I also could have just negated the Splash Mage, but then he would have just had the trap card to summon from deck anyway. So, regardless, Splash Mage or not, like Splash Mage, you could argue would have been the better one to use it on, but again, he would have had the extra material off the White Rabbit. He would have had an extra Malice in circulation, which would have been bad for us. Now, our non-effect monster here is unaffected by monster effects, so I don't know what he's going to summon, but if he summons like an access code talker and tries to pop him first, I mean, the truth is I think we're kind of done here no matter what we do, because you could just get into like an access code right now and then make it a ton of attack and we just lose. But it really depends on what route he takes and what order. He summons access code. Okay, let's say he tries to pop this. This is unaffected by monster effects. Does he have a link 3? He has a link 3. I think we lose no matter what because that gives him 53. We paid half our life points prior. Yeah, I think we just lose no matter what. He can banish, pop this, pop this. It's unfortunate. What's actually going to kill us is going to be the fact that we paid. Yeah, it's unaffected. We paid half our life points. He's just going to battle phase and we just lose here. Nothing we can do. We paid half our life points for that judgment, and that judgment was absolutely the right play, but we just... It also killed us. Damn, that one actually really stings. That sucks. Okay, we won the coin flip. This hand is terrible. Don't have a single summonable monster. Not one. Not one. Obviously, I wouldn't be playing this guy. Maybe even this guy. I probably wouldn't be playing him. I'd be playing the Sword Soul that summons himself, and I'd be playing a Sword Soul that just, you know, is like... I'd be playing another Sword Soul monster. Unfortunately, this hand is really, really poor. We have Ghost Ogre, which is good against Blue Eyes. So if they use the effect of... Damn it, there it goes. So he just sent this to graveyard. So even if I destroy True Light, he gets to summon back Jet. But I guess it depends on what else he's got in hand. Because this card's really good against Jet. I mean, this card's really good against True Light, but if Jet's on field, then it's not all that great. And Jet is just tough to out. I mean, I do have a Bestial Magnemite, I guess, that can out the Jet. But we'll see. We'll see what he does. He's playing like old school Blue Eyes. He's got like Trade-In and Solid Dragon. Like, he's got the bad Blue Eyes cards in here. He's going to set face down. End phase. Okay, so that's fine with me. That is fine with me. So Nahata, cool. Cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. We'll start by activating the effect of Nahata to special summon itself. This is during the main phase. Tribute, quick effect. We'll activate the effect of Bestial Magnemite. I can actually banish either Blue Eyes or Jet, and both are fine, but I'd rather banish the Jet because I just find Jet to be a bigger danger. Honestly, I just find him to be a little bit more scary. We'll activate this. I guess we'll be able to banish both in the long run. Ghost Ogre on the Bestial Magnemite still resolves. We could tribute him, actually. Yeah, I mean, if he's going to get popped anyway, might as well. Yep, tribute him. If he's getting popped regardless, why not? Summon him out. He's nice 2400. And then we can also triple tactics, I guess. Yeah, do we take... No, we do take one out of his hand. Do we take one out of a Breaky Blue Eyes hand? No thanks. I guess I'll just draw 2 cards. Draw Lightning Storm and Maputra. Now from here, I guess we can summon out this Maputra. We can go into a number of other cards, but I think we're just going to go... I think we're going to go Shaman. Yeah, I think we'll just go Shaman. Activate the effect of Shaman. Discard this dude. Summon him back. So now we have the negate of we have a negate, and I think we should go to battle phase here. Just go to battle phase, attack with the monsters we've got. I don't know what this is. Could be one of these trap cards he is. Yep, there it is. I was about to say it could be some trap card that beats us, but no way I could have known. Now we hit the end phase. We get something off the Magnuma. Yep, we're gonna get a Bestial Baldrake off the Magnuma. It's insane. We've really been having... Today's been foolish. Today's just been foolish. Today has been absolutely foolish. Like, there's so much dumb shit going on all day today. Mirror Force. Why do you even have that? Okay, he's gonna summon a Maiden. 0 attack, nothing going on. Goes to battle phase with a 0 attack Maiden. Doesn't summon the Link 1. This guy's playing Yugioh. He's playing Blue Eyes like it's like 2015. Like, he's not even... He can do so much more, but he just chooses not to. We're going to activate this in the end phase. We're going to banish... I guess we should have waited, but we'll banish the Blue Eyes. I definitely should have waited, because I could have done so much more. I could have Lightning Stormed this stupid thing away. And I could have summoned this. I don't know why I did this. I have no idea why I did this. And now I can't even do anything with it. I literally can't do anything with it at all. I can't even target anything. I have nothing I can do with it. I have to just pass. That was just an incredibly stupid play on my part, because I can't even attack his stupid Maiden. I had zero reason to do that. I could have outed his Maiden. I could have summoned a Shuna. I could have done so much more, and I just did nothing. Because I felt the need to summon this Bestial Baldrake for no reason. I have to be very careful in this deck when I use these Bestials, because I completely forget that sometimes they just clog the lane. Like in this case right here, where they really do. They just clog the lane, because you summon them, and then you have a Tenyi that you're supposed to summon, but you can't summon because you control an effect monster. Now you can't summon them. It's going to Dragon Shrine. Send him Blue Eyes. He probably plays another Jet based on the fact that where I'm playing this guy. There's the second Jet. Yep. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not even surprised? He has the Jet. Now if I destroy, I have to deal with Jet. And I don't have any more copies of... I don't have any more copies of what's his name. So I guess we'll summon this out. Activate. Summon out Monk. Now we can activate Ashuna. Summon a Tenyi from the deck. I guess this isn't a bad time to summon Cyber's Quantum Dragon. Oh man, how do I deal with Jet now? This freaking dude, Jet, is so annoying. I guess we summon this out. I guess we can go Yazi here. Are we worm locked? Yeah, we are worm locked. I guess we just summon this for now. Go nowhere with it yet. I think we just wait some more. Because then we have to deal with whatever he summons plus the next thing. So we'll activate the Adhara. Just add back the Ashuna. And just wait another turn, honestly. Because this destroys both, right? Target one, him. So if I target both, he'll summon a Blue Eyes from deck. And then not only will I summon a Blue Eyes from deck, he'll summon Jet out for free. So right now I can't target him for attacks, and I can't do anything that triggers Jet. This one was actually my fault, because I should have not summoned that Bestial. But that is... the consequences for not summoning that Bestial were enormous. Like, they actually were. Like, they actually were. I didn't get to summon this. I didn't get to use this. There's, like, these huge ramifications for not summoning a Bestial. Okay, so from here... I think we're going to have to trigger this at one point. So we're going to activate, target itself, target this. This will be triggered, obviously. He'll summon a Blue Eyes, and he'll summon Jet. But eventually we're going to have to deal with this anyway. Better now than later, I guess. So now our Ghost Ogre is officially dead in hand. But that's fine, because I'm about to summon Mare, and I'm probably going to be able to do quite a bit. I'm going to summon Crusade Avermax, more importantly. Yep, activate this effect. Yep, he's going to summon Jet. We saw that coming. I think Crusade Avermax are probably out. Whatever nonsense is going on with Jet. Yep, he's going to summon Jet. We're going to summon... At first I was going to summon... Actually, technically I should summon Taya. And then I can use the Taya to summon Boxia up to the number of different attribute worms. So I can actually summon Taya. I think that's the right play, honestly. And then I can send Mare. So yeah, we'll summon Taya to the field. And we activate Taya. Banish a worm out of the graveyard. Doesn't really matter. I guess one of the ones that don't have a graveyard. But why is this in the graveyard? This won't be able, so we won't be able to use certain effects. That's fine. I guess we'll banish this out of the graveyard. Banish that out of the graveyard. No, we don't want to ghost over our own monster. Summon out the Sword Soul token. Activate the effect. Boxia, yes. Summon Boxia. Now we get to activate this effect. I think we've cleaned up pretty much from our earlier idiotic mistakes. So we'll activate this Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. Yep, we'll target this. Yes, another one. Yes. Target these two. Shuffle them both back. Target this. I don't have a way to special summon anything back from graveyard now. So I'll just send another worm to the graveyard. Because I can't really summon this back in any way. I don't think I have any card that can do that, right? Adhara. Yeah, I don't have any other way to do it. So I think we just summon another worm. Do we have a way to banish anything out of the graveyard in our immediate access right now? And I don't think that we do. Actually, if I send this to graveyard, I can put back the Link 2, but then I won't have Mare in graveyard. But at least I'll have access to the Link 2, and then off the Link 2, I can summon back this dude right here. So that's not bad. So I think that is the play. I think we send this to graveyard. Boxia shuffles back those two. We'll activate this effect. Yep. Activate this effect. Put the Link 2 back in our extra deck. Cool. And now we can continue to play. I don't know if we can OTK here, but I will try my best to do what I can. So we can special summon back from graveyard one of the little monsters, but I don't think there's a reason to. I think we're pretty much... The rest of our turn is going to be worm related anyway, so I don't feel bad activating this Ashuna. We'll summon out Vishuddha. Yep, we'll normal summon out this Shaman. This Shathana. Activate the Monk. The Shaman of the Tenyi. Summon her back out. What are we at? 52. Can I get to the amount of damage I need to do? Discard the Lightning Storm. We're 52, so we would just need 54. So 54, we would need 26. Do we have 26 available to us in any way whatsoever? This is 24. This is 21. We do not have 26. Is this 26? 26 game. Okay, summon back Yazi. Nope. Summon back Yazi. Should be 8,000 when it hits the board. Yep, perfect. Okay, let's go to the battle phase. Now we just win. Perfect. Well, that was good. We played that out well. We like I said, we messed up a little bit in between there. I should have just... It's incredible how punishing summoning a Bisteel can be in this deck. Because sometimes you put the Bisteel down and then you turn off 4 different cards. But I guess we cleaned it up because our opponent basically did nothing for 3 turns. If our opponent had done something, we would have lost this one. 3 legacy tickets, cool. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. They were playing just Blue Eyes as if it was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. And he's even playing like a lot of the bad ones, like Deep Eyes and Spear's not that bad. Solid is actually bad. Like he just like, it's almost like he completely ignored the Blue Eyes cards that have come out in recent memory. And again, we would have won earlier, but this guy just randomly opened the one of Mirror Force. That's been happening a lot all day today. I also kind of find it funny. He's playing like hand traps, because usually a lot of noobs will be like, I am not playing hand traps. Hand traps are for losers. But this guy is playing like a bunch of hand traps just at one, which is kind of weird. All right, let's open up a master pack and see what we get here. Hopefully it's something good. We haven't really gotten anything good all episode, honestly. We've been trying, but we haven't really played a lot of repeats. Last chapter of Noble Knights, Makonko Promise, Violon Segment. We've got Emblem of Plunder Patrol. Alright, so next we've got... Oh, I mean, that's Dark World. This one's not that bad. Target 2 cards your opponent controls. Special summon this card. Destroy those targets. I mean, if we had more Dark Worlds, maybe. Karaz, I'll take another Karaz. That might be our third. And Scale Bomber, I'll take another Scale Bomber. These 2 cards are pretty good for strategies we already have. These cards are probably not going to be usable. But, I mean, I guess I'll take these 2. Next, we've got some more Legacy tickets, which is cool. Let's see what we get out of these. Our pulls have been rough lately. Not just in general. Our pulls have been rough the last few months. Shining, Silver, Force... Some random level 4 monster. No, they've been rough. They've actually been like horrible. Like Miracle Flipper, Book of Life's not bad. For other people that are playing Masochist, like have your pulls been this bad? Because it's like we've gone months where we'll just pull like the best cards we've pulled are like rares. Like when is the last time we pulled like a game-changing UR? Like a UR when we're like, oh, we need to play this. Like when? Like it's actually been crazy. Pyramid Energy. Like we've pulled certain URs here and there. Like a few episodes ago we pulled Galaxy Tomahawk, which is like kind of a game-changing one. You can build a deck around it. But in reality, like we've been dying to pull like when's the last time we just pull like a generically good staple that gets thrown into every one of our decks? Like I honestly don't even remember. Like I don't even remember. Alright, so somebody said that they wanted to build a deck based around Galaxy Tomahawk, which we pulled a few episodes ago. And I said I would scroll through those things. So first things first, I'm going to go sort by rarity. That'll make things probably a little bit easier for him to look. And I'm going to just click the number 7. So there we go. Level 7, rank 7, ritual 7, synchro 7. These are all the 7s that we've got. As you can see here, we do have some good ones. We definitely have some good ones. So here's the Galaxy Tomahawk that we pulled. Summons a bunch of tokens. And then here are all the level 7s that we have. In terms of free summons, we've got like Chaos Hunter. It's a free summon. Destrudo splits its level, but it is technically a level 7. Obviously, Nessie. Phantasme. Absterrouter is not really a free summon. I mean, he is a free summon, but you need other stuff. Kashtira. Tearlaments. We have random Synchro 7s. I guess they could convert. We've got Fusilier. He's a free 7. There might be some that I'm missing that I don't remember, but there might be others here that are free summons that I don't realize are free summons. Got obviously the 2 Tenyis. Nocto Vision, depending on if you use links, can be a free summon. Free summon. Kashtira Ogre's a free summon. Free normal summon. And then these are all fusions and stuff like that. And these are all probably going to be like normal monsters. I doubt that there are going to be any special summons among the ones I'm scrolling through here. But there could be. There could be. Actually, Dogman. Dogman's a level 7. That's a free summon. Cool. And going second, he can like drop attack. And that's it. Those are all of the level 7s that we've got available to us. And then also, I was requested to look at all of the link monsters that we got. So I'll take this off and I'll look at all of the links that we've got, which we've pulled a ton of links. These are the ones up top. Like I said, we've pulled all of like the big ones in terms of Firewall, Singularity, like all of the TV show ones we pulled. So Borreload, Boros, all the link 4s we basically got, except for the proactive ones which you actually want. So unfortunately we did not pull Appaloosa because that would actually really open up the game for us. We have not pulled Appaloosa. We have not pulled IP. We have not pulled SB. We have not pulled any of those, unfortunately. But you got to just remain hopeful, and one day maybe you will pull it. But as of right now, we haven't really pulled it. A lot of the problem with our link stuff is that it's very, like our best link stuff is going second stuff, and going second right now in Yu-Gi-Oh is very difficult unless you've basically got a ton of hand traps. And when I mean by hand traps, I mean the hand traps that actually end turns, Droll and Maxi and Fualos and stuff like that. If you don't have those, it's very rough to go second right now. So sometimes we try to go second, and then you have to summon a bunch of times. Sometimes you lose the coin flip, your opponent sets up a board, and then they maxi you. So you're playing through maxi plus a board. It's like, well, what do you do in this situation? But this is all that we've got. I hope this helped you.
La 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 la.